What's up, YouTube? George the Silver Hunter back with a quick pickup video. Just before I went on vacation, which is now, God, 10 days ago, silver had just started its run. It had gone from, I don't know, it was like the upper 18s, 19s into the lower 20s, and it was all the hype about how far would it go. And so I was down in Florida. I happened to hit a few pawn shops, and I found one that had, not this little guy, we'll talk about him in a minute, but these 8 little beauties here. And while I was on vacation, I saw on Facebook someone selling a roll, let me slide these out of the way a little bit, a roll of Pre1965 Quarters for $169. I know for a lot of people looking at spot price today and looking at deals from places like AppMax and SD Bullion, $169 for a roll of Pre-65 Quarters is fantastic. Now, this is not that roll. This is a roll that I previously owned. And I was kind of between that and these 8 guys that I found at a pawn shop, and I picked them up for $20 a piece. So I paid $180 for these. Now, at the end of the day, there's 7.15 ounces of silver in all of these quarters. And there's just slightly less, I don't remember the exact calculation, but it's the upper 6s worth of silver in these 8 coins. And I can tell you the reason that I paid a little bit more for a little bit less of silver is because I just love piece dollars and Morgans. And I'm going to pick them all up so we can have a quick look. But while I'm doing that, I guess I'll tell the story. When I went in, these were all marked $29.99. And I told the lady she was crazy and that I would not pay $30 for piece dollars or Morgans. And would she take 20? And there was a little bit of an argument. And they had to get the owner to see if he could accept it. And he ultimately did. And I can tell you, in Atlanta, just prior to going on this trip, I was able to pick up piece dollars and Morgans for about 25 a coin. So I was super happy to pick these guys up for 20 a piece. So far, I think everything I've shown you has been a 1922. A few of them might be different mint marks, but I don't recall. I know one's an S, but I think the rest don't have mint marks. So there's another 1922. This one, a little bit dirty, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with the detail in these guys. There's a 1923. And if you don't know much about the piece dollars, they're very similar to the Morgans in their silver content. It's a 1925. I think this one's very pretty. These things have 0.77 troy ounces of silver in them. And at spot, today's price, which is in, I think let me look real quick. I think it's in the 24s. All right, my computer won't come up. But anyway, I looked just before I started filming this video. These guys have about $18.81 worth of silver, maybe $18.41 worth of silver in them. So getting them at $20 is actually really good from a silver plus premium standpoint. Like I said, typically I'm paying $25 for these in the Atlanta market or more. And I saved this one for last. It's an 1882. It's the oldest one I have. It does have, looks like, you know, some wear, some toning or some tarnish. But all in all, I think it had really beautiful detail. One of the things I wanted to ask you guys, checking this out, is this worth throwing in some Easy Est or some, I think it's called MS70 or something. There's some other kind of liquid cleaner that's not abrasive that might be able to clean this thing up. What do you guys think? Is it worth throwing this in there? Or should I leave it the way it is? But it's an 1882. I don't think it has a mint mark. But I just thought the detail on this was great, and for 20 bucks, I picked it up. I've weighed them all. I've done the magnet test. The pawn shop guarantees me they're all silver, so I'm pretty sure it was a good deal. So what made me really happy, though, is when I got home from vacation and knowing that I did get a really good price on these guys, I think anyway, at $20 a piece. You know, coming back on that Monday, silver spiked and hit, I think, a little over 26 an ounce. Since then, it's come back down, of course. But at 26, these guys each had about $20.50 worth of silver in them. So I was sitting there going, I've made all my premium back a day, the day I came home from vacation. So hopefully silver keeps going on the rise. Although it's, as it's rising, I hate buying it. But I love the fact that I'm making money on my silver literally a day after I buy it, or 2 days after I buy it. Anyway, I don't think I finished my thought though on these. They're 0.77 troy ounces of silver each. I did very quickly. My computer came back up. There's about 6.1819 ounces of silver, assuming I did the math right, in these 8 silver pieces. And as I said, had I gone with the quarters, I would have spent a little bit less money and I would have gotten a little bit more silver. But I think in the long run, these things will still carry a higher premium at resale. And for me, I have a lot of quarters. I don't have a lot of piece dollars and Morgan dollars. So for me, it was a great pickup. It appealed a little bit to the collector side of me rather than the stacker side of me. So don't get me wrong. My advice is always get the most silver you can for the least amount of money. But we all have the things we fancy or the things we like. And occasionally we should splurge and get those things because it just makes us happy. So anyway, before I wrap up, the last pickup that I was very excited about, and I've talked about them on this channel before, but the silverforum.com. This was they only did 2 or 3 silver giveaways the month of July, and they've stopped doing it because the price of silver is a little out of control and the premiums are out of control. But I happened to win the last premium member silver at spot contest, and I picked that silver eagle up for $19 and change. So I did that literally days before silver spiked up to 24. This also makes me very, very happy. Not that I'm looking to resell, but according to AppMex and SD Bullion, if you want to go and pick out specifically a 2017 American Silver Eagle, these things are going for, $35, $38, $39 with the premiums for the specific year. Obviously, you can pick up the 2020s a little cheaper at $31, $32, $33, but very happy that I got this just before the spike at $19 and change. So I'm going to set that aside. Anyway, what do you guys think about my pickups? Did I do the right thing? Should I have bought the quarters? Do you think I did the right thing by changing direction and getting the piece dollars and the Morgan dollars? What do you think about the quality of the coins that I got? I'd love some input on this Morgan. I think picking up this 1882 for $20 was kind of a steal. Even though it's got it's ugly, it's dirty, but I think the detail on it is fantastic. So anyway, I'd love to hear from you guys down below in the comments. Please do. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. I'm going to try to do more videos about silver over the next few months because of the coin shortage, and I'll still throw in some coin roll videos when I can. Like and subscribe. If you're, long time, fan or customer of the channel, keep coming back. I'd love to hear from you. So thanks, and I will see you all in the next one.